time for Law and Disorder.
I demand a lawyer.
With attorney Jeff Kaufman on 101.1 WJRR.
It's Orlando's rock station. Jeff Kaufman is here, partner at Kaufman Lynd. Fine attorney. Specializes in personal injury, but well-versed in pretty much all areas of general law. So we're accepting your questions every week to try to help get you some guidance from Jeff here. And always answers the first question, do you even need an attorney in your particular situation, which is nice to know.
You know, I realize we've been doing this for a ridiculous amount of years.
Hell yeah.
Somebody called me the other day, and they wanted to, everyone always asks me, what are these two like? I said, they don't change.
How long?
They're the same. It's like I look at the first show I did compared to like today, and you won't be able to tell the difference. It's perfect.
It's perfect. 10 plus years you've been on our show.
Easy.
But
yeah. And helped out a lot of listeners. Thank you.
Yes, and that's really the bottom line here. But there's going to be a first today in those 10 years.
A first?
Yeah, Taco, you want to excuse yourself there for a minute?
Oh, yeah, I've been waiting all day.
Taco's got to work it. If you're watching on Facebook Live, you can watch this unfold. We've kind of foreshadowed this over the last week.
Close your eyes.
Okay. Last time I did this, it was like a prison scene. It wasn't good.
Here we go.
Man,
Taco has purchased a gift for you.
A gift for me
this
morning.
This is not quite. You can see that on Facebook Live, right?
Listen,
go ahead and open your eyes, Jeff.
This is not quite like the last one that you donned.
Yeah.
But,
Jeff famously years ago put on a Tigger costume in a court of law to make a point about a client he successfully defended. Or was it a defense case, or you were making a claim?
It was a criminal case.
Okay.
I did it for free for a guy from Disney. I used to be a cast member a long time ago, and I saw that somebody was getting taken advantage of, so I took care of the guy. I never expected it to go to trial, and when it did, I said, okay, enough's enough, and in the closing, I put on the Tigger trial, and he was found not guilty in 45 minutes, even though I don't do criminal defense anymore. It was it haunts you. It follows you.
And this was a case that went international. The lawyer that was putting on the Tigger suit. So
that's Jeff Kaufman.
Jeff reminded us of that because we've worked together so long. I totally forgot that was you that did it. And then during that, we said, oh, man, you got to wear a Tigger costume when you do this segment. And you go, well, no. You go, well, if it's part of the
expensive. Those are expensive, man.
I know.
Disney forks out a lot of money for those.
I researched them. They were like $350. Hence why.
No. The $350. You think those Disney costumes are $350? No way.
Okay. Well, the one we got you was
like mascot.
The one we got you was $39, and it's really not a costume. It's a onesie from Amazon.
Thank you very much. I will use this in my next Halloween photo.
No. I need you to. I know you have your boots on.
We got guys who are known in this town for their commercials with big checks and stuff. We thought maybe if you slide into this for your segment, which he's doing right now, dial up Facebook Live.
You are the best.
As Jeff Kaufman puts on the Tigger onesie
for the team.
Pat, I told you he'd do it.
I did not think you would do this.
He did not think you would. You want me to?
Is that going in the arm? Okay.
I think you're supposed to put your feet in first.
Know, but
can you at least pull the hoodie part up over?
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Okay.
I think Bob, is he a little twisted there?
Oh,
you got your arm through the leg hole.
Through the leg hole.
I've done that before in a drunken haze.
There we go.
All right, here's your armhole.
There we go. So we're good.
And right behind you is your butthole.
There we go. All right, let's do this.
Oh, this is awesome.
This is actually a lot easier than when I had to talk to the jury.
I don't know if I can.
I actually had the head on. All right, let's do this.
No, you got. I like it. Yeah,
all right.
See, going forward. Hey, have you ever called in or written into or texted in to get advice from that?
To the Tigger attorney?
The Tigger guy.
All right. Okay. All right, do we have a question?
Yes,
or do
we
I
do.
just have to sit here demoralized?
Again, if you want to see Jeff Kaufman in his Tigger outfit, it's Facebook Live.
There we go.
To world record holder Jeff Kaufman was at the Tennessee versus Alabama game over the weekend, got hit by a falling part of the goalpost and suffered some injuries. What are my options?
Well, they know that people are going to take this stuff down. They know they're going to have a problem, so the security at the place should have been keeping these goalposts from going down. It's been happening for years. It's like the Who concert. It's like all the concerts where people get hurt now, and security and the facilities aren't taking responsibility for
Jeff,
it. So,
you obviously did not see the Alabama-Tennessee game.
I saw it.
There was no amount of security that was going to keep people from going on.
The goalposts are coming down, so they have a special way to drop them down early. It happens in stadiums all around the country.
I have never seen a field flooded that fast with so many people in my life.
Let me think. God forbid Tennessee wins. What, do you think we're going to have people flood the field? Of course we are. Mm-hmm. They have a responsibility.
Dude, supposedly, I didn't get to watch it, but they ripped the goalpost down and brought them out of the stadium and threw them in the river.
Tennessee River. I put the video of it up. It's incredible. This is the best post-game celebration I've ever seen. And I didn't even have a dog in that hunt.
So can the listener do anything?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. If he's hurt, you can go after security, but then
Why were you on the field?
Everyone was on the field.
Not everyone, most of them. But I'll concede that. You put yourself in that position.
They know that's going to happen. Just because something happens that it'd be like, oh yeah, we're celebrating them on the basketball court, and the jumbotron falls down on your head. No, they have a duty to protect you. That's just the way that works.
And remember, you can reach out to Jeff.
It's your bit. You can't move forward. I'm the professional here. That's how hard it is.
That's why I started laughing.
Yeah.
Because I'm reading these questions, and then when I look up from the questions, there he is with a Tigger outfit on.
I'm the one taking one for the team, and you guys can't be professional.
Hey, Tugger.
All right.
Hey, Jeff, I was seriously injured.
Yeah.
Thank you at 22526 for all the questions. Any recommendations for a clemency lawyer?
I know a lot of great criminal defense attorneys I can refer to you. One of the guys that I've worked with many years, that's a guy named Dave Webster. He's fantastic.
All right, so again, reach out to Jeff directly, jeff@whenyouneedus.com, and he can send you in the right direction. My landlord sold my home to a new owner. Do I have to finish my lease, or can I get out of my lease?
You still have the responsibilities, and the new owner has the same responsibilities to you. When somebody buys a building, they take it with the legalities with it. So if there's a lease, if there's a problem, they're responsible. They can't walk away from it just because they're a new owner.
The existing agreement stays in place.
The existing agreement stays in place unless there's something in the agreement that says otherwise.
And
but it very rarely does.
The one owner can talk to the other owner and say, "Hey, look, I already have a landlord in here. Could at least keep them,
Sure, let's do this.
Like when I bought a condo, I had the same thing. There was this old family that came every year.
Who would have guessed that Taco would be the one professional in this scenario?
I don't think he's enjoying this as much as we had hoped.
Well, I don't know. Should I? I didn't know. I can't bounce on the tail. There's nothing I can do.
You're not going to wear it every week, are you?
No.
You can if you want to.
This is a one and done.
Okay. Well, then I'll use it for Halloween.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Kaufman at 22526 for being a good sport and wearing the Tigger suit.
Oh, that's so
you
sweet.
are the best.
That's what we should put that on the billboard. Just me and this thing going, what is your attorney willing to do?
Like Pat said, some attorneys are known for holding the big check, and here's Kaufman.
He's the guy in the Tigger outfit.
Yeah, been there.
Hey, you made worldwide news. They're not. My landlord doesn't do any maintenance or landscape, and there are bugs and mold everywhere. What can I do?
Well, it sounds it's called a constructive eviction. It means that they're doing something or not doing something that is taken away from your enjoyment of the property. Now, if in the lease it says you're responsible to cut the yard, that's going to be on you. But the duties are already always explained in the lease itself. So in the back of the lease, it'll say what they're responsible for. And basic maintenance is one of them. And if you've got mold and all this stuff coming through, you can basically, either put money away in an account until they fix it, or just give them notice and leave.
Okay. My ex hasn't let me see or have contact with my son for almost 7 years. He's recently reached out and wants to come live with my family and I in Florida. He currently lives in Indiana.
You're going to have to go through the Indiana courts. Your child is a resident of whatever county in Indiana he's in, and you're going to have to file with a family lawyer in Indiana. Those are the rules.
Okay. Somebody texted in, I think you'll know who this is, just when I thought it couldn't get any worse than the Rockford jacket. Now he's in the Tigger suit.
The problem is this. I would love to acknowledge him, but he would just love it. He would sit there and go, I got mentioned on the radio, so I am not going to mend. You are the Voldemort of bar owners.
Woo!
All right.
Signed a lease to own a camper trailer.
Hey.
Found out the man that I bought it from doesn't own the camper. We've seen this happen with houses. What can I do?
No, if you can only contract with the person who has the right to contract. He can say I was brokering it for somebody else, but in the end, it's going to be kind of slippery because he can't sell something he doesn't own.
Okay.
Unless he's actually a broker and has that person who owns the trailer has given him that authority.
Hey, quick question for you here, Jeff, and
Sure.
This is something a lot of folks here are dealing with. We got Halloween trick-or-treating coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
A lot of piles of debris in many a neighborhood across Central Florida and Southwest Florida.
It's a danger issue. If it's your debris on your yard and somebody gets hurt from it, you could be held responsible.
Wow.
It's your duty to protect invitees, and these are people who you are inviting to come on your yard. Now, if you have a thing that says no trick or treat and you got a big sign in it, but if you're giving candy away and all that stuff, or it looks like you're giving candy and somebody gets hurt on your property because you haven't cleaned it up properly, it's going to be on you.
So get to cutting on those things. I have an elevated driveway. I've reached out to my landlord several times via email asking to get the driveway fixed. It's totally destroyed and falling apart. If somebody slips and falls on one of the major cracks, do I have a case?
He doesn't mean elevated. Elevated means that it's high. He means that it's a broken driveway. Right?
Yeah, it sounds like roots or something busted up the driveway, so it's a tripping hazard.
Actually, it's the owner of the property who could be held responsible, and you could be held responsible if you're inviting people onto your property.
Okay, so
the property you're renting, put it that way.
Jeff, again,
you are the man.
You really, you've shocked me. Yeah. You've proven me wrong. I did not.
You think I wouldn't do it?
I didn't think you would.
I told him you would.
Don't put money on it.
I knew you would, Kaufman, and for that,
yeah.
Pat, put your hands together.
Can we start taking listener suggestions on outfits they'd like to see?
No,
because I can't keep forking out all this money on costumes.
Oh, you would do it just to make me feel bad. You would go, hey, let's make Kaufman look like an idiot.
No,
do it.
You were the one that said
it's good for radio. Save it for the radio. I know it.
Again,
too many years doing this to know you would absolutely embarrass me on a weekly basis if you could.
Direct way to contact Jeff if you didn't get your question answered, if you got one that you wanted to run by him.
You were the one that said you were the one that said you'd wear it, and
that was
thank
sarcasm.
You.
That wasn't real. You knew it.
Jeff at whenyouneedus.com is his direct email. Again, Jeff at whenyouneedus.com and pound 546 on your cell to get in touch with him. Look, he did this. He'll do wonders for you too.
I did character work at Disney for like 7 years. I loved it.
Lynch and Taco kick off your workday with a big-ass block of rock.
Every morning at 8 a.m. on